Day 2, attic, storage. So I've just filled my car with a load of stuff what we decanted, sorry, where I stand up, what we decanted yesterday. And we've got a big pile of stuff to go to a charity shop and to give away, some stuff to try and put on Facebook Marketplace. And basically at the moment we're left with all this on a double bed.
There's a fair bit going to the tip, isn't there?
A fair bit going to the tip, and we've compressed pretty well everything down to this. So
and a bit up there.
oh, and that.
And your old motorcycle helmet.
And that.
We need to keep, of course.
I've got my motocross pants downstairs.
I know. They're a bit mouse cheap.
Right, Russia, what are you doing? Sorry, are you trying to get in on the seat?
She's after a treat.
What are you doing?
I think I've run out of treats.
So we're going to go back into the attic, and there should now be 2 sections left. I've got the Christmas area and my OMD collection.
Do you know what it is with Rasha? You normally give her a treat when you're filming, and you're filming, so she's expecting a treat. Look at her.
I've got dog bags. Right, so
Okay.
head torch, and
Let's go.
we're gonna get back up into that attic. Sorry, and yesterday we had I had a tech nightmare day. I had an SSD on my laptop completely crashing. My laptop wouldn't fire up and everything. Anyway, fortunately I'd done recent backups and all the rest of it, so I hadn't lost too much data. So that was all from when I was at the nurseries. So I managed to get the laptop going. I've got a new SSD coming from Amazon today to fit, and at the moment I am trying to just recover some files, but fortunately it's only a week's worth of stuff, so it's not the end of the world. Well, what else went wrong yesterday, Sandra? Television, yeah, FreeSat box wouldn't work. Anything else?
I'm sure there was more than that.
Oh, anything to do with tech yesterday just basically broke. The only thing that didn't break, that was technically, was Russia. He's now sat on a cardboard box on a bed, wondering what's going on. Right, ladders down, out, and attic in. Right, so my first job I'm going to do was, we'd got a satellite cable over there that goes to the front of the house over there, and I'm going to pull that up because we used to have satellite upstairs when the kids were here and everything. So I'm just going to go and deal with that wire there. That's going to be my first job. Right, so just go in the bedroom, Sandra, and just make sure nothing collapses. Right, so there's an old beehive up in the attic. So you just touch that and it's just crumbling away. But how amazing is that? That's been up here for donkey's years, that. So I've got the satellite cable up from one bedroom, so I'm just going to go and reconnect that up. Right, so let's make a start. Let's get the Christmas stuff down, because this is quite light, and we had a sort out of this, didn't we? Was it 2 years ago where we got rid of a lot of stuff we didn't used to use?
Yeah.
So right, Christmas. Let's get this lot down. Where do we start? Right, Christmas stuff down. So I think next I've got a box of LPs, box of singles, and then this corner here, and Charlie, unbelievable. Slowly, 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 we're definitely getting there, definitely getting there. The trouble is, when you're a collector, you sort of buy things because you're a collector, and then they end up in the attic. Once upon a time, when you only had a handful of albums, life was easy, but it just gets complicated. I don't know what I'm going to do with this lot. Anyway, let's get it all down, shall we? Right, we got there. Bloody hell. So, if you saw my previous video, here was full, all here was full, full to the rafters, here was full, there was full, there was full, there was full, here was full, there was full, there was full. Unbelievable. And I've even found an Esso sign that goes on top of my garage. I know that I can remember being a little lad. Look at that there. And I've even found a little sign from my Scale Electric set. And there's a piece of Meccano I've just discovered as well. Woo, unbelievable. Right, so we need to take stock of everything else now, and where we're going to. Right, let's have a think about this. Right, so the next thing that I'm going to try and do now is take up all these old floorboards, one by one, and then slowly move these proper loft boards up towards that end. I'm not too sure whether these are going to come up easy or not, but we'll wait and see. Right, I'm just waiting for Sandra. Hey? Right, so that's the floorboarding coming up. I'm going to do that strip there, then this, then move these loft boards towards the loft hatch. Yeah, steady progress. These aren't coming up. These aren't coming up too bad. I thought this was going to be a bit worse. They need to stay, don't they? All right. So that's that lot out. That's that lot out. And now I need to work out how I'm going to do this final bit safely. Then we need to get them couple of bits and bobs down there. Yeah, trying to work out safely how to do the final bit. This could get interesting now. Yeah, you press, Sandra. Hello, my little mole. We used to call this the mole hole. The skate hole, this was called. Here, look, the skate hole, the mole hole. Hello, Bob. You impressed?
Get in there.
Get in there? I've got there.
We're keeping these for safety reasons.
These were in part of the build. Don't know why they're there, but these are part of the build. I'm not taking any cross members that were part of the build. No, don't know why they were there. That one there potentially will come out. So what my problem is here is when they say they're going to extend this loft hatch, is how they're going to do it. Sandra, I've worked hard there, haven't I, on my own?
What's the cheesy grin for?
She meant to say, you went on your own, and I start squealing like a banshee. Right, I need to get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I need to get something down and fill my lungs with. God knows what I filled my lungs with. Right, so there's the old floorboarding that I salvaged all them years ago as a boy from being burnt on bonfire night. And that's all the records, like O&D stuff. Well, basically this whole bedroom, I don't know if you can see this now. So this is quite a big double bedroom. This is actually full. All to go back up into the attic at some stage. But look at the state of it all. And then if I can get all this lot up, I need to take all this lot out. I need to sort the ceiling out with some paint and some ceiling cracks and stuff. And then this bedroom needs recarpeting. And then work then onto the box room. Will I get it done before I return back to the nurseries? That's the question. Right, up into the attic we go. Right, so this is looking up. There's a bit of a botch up there when the builders put me bathroom in. I'm looking here now, and what I'm going to do now, so turn that away, we're going to start measuring the square meterage for insulation, 100mm insulation and 200mm insulation, and then loft stilts or loft legs, and then loft boards. So back up we go. So we're just going to count the number of joists when Sandra pops her head up, and we're just going to double measure the square meterage of loft space, and then we're just going to board just down the centre piece here. So we're just going to do some double check on calculations and make sure my measurements that I did months ago are still accurate and correct. Right, so we're doing calculating. We've got a rough idea what was it, 12 boards a side, did we say? Yeah, we need roughly 12 boards a side, so 24 boards. And then we need then to multiply that by the width of the joist by 3, I think, and we've got it. I think we've roughly got it.
Don't know if you need that many boards, because you're going to need 24 legs, but your boards, I don't think you're going to need 24 boards, are you? 1, 2, 3. But each of these does fall that way, doesn't it? So 3. Brain.
Right, we'll go to an online calculator.
8 times.
Right, we're out of the attic. We've been out of the attic for a couple of hours. Went to home base to go and do some insulation and loft board and stuff, and that was complete.
It's a bit of an epic journey, isn't it?
Complete failure, wasn't it? I mean, in a major way.
Yes.
Sold nothing. So then we went to Wicks, so they had some stuff in, and then we ended up at Selco, wasn't it? So Selco could be the option.
He didn't give me the cheese. Oh, I'm sad now.
Yes, for the
no,
Canadian.
it's for Canadian. It comes with cheese.
Oh. Anyway,
sad.
so it looks like we're going to do be buying locally, and on the way back, so we've still got leftover curries for the last 2 nights. And look at that there.
You have to have DIY cheese now.
And got that there. And a stonking burger.
No cheese.
Life without cheese, Sandra, is not worth living. Right.
Cheese.
There we go. So we have made good oh, and we've been to the tip. We've done a first tip run as well. So Sandra's back in work tomorrow, and yeah, I've got a lot running about to do and people to see and stuff like that. Right, guys, we're going. You're going to say goodbye to anybody, Sandra? You're going to say goodbye
I'm going
and
to tell them my exciting news.
oh, sorry, Sandra's got exciting news.
You're not going to tell them what it is?
Sandra's ever since I've known Sandra, all she ever does is look for jobs. Oh, I'm looking for a job. I can't come out tonight because I'm looking for a job. Anyway, what's the news, Sandra?
You make it sound like a bad thing. What are you like?
Go on.
Viewers, would you please be excited for me? Because my husband apparently can't be excited for me. I've just interviewed for and been offered a job which is a better job than I've got now. Like most husbands would be happy, but
I didn't say I wasn't happy. I just said you always applied for a job. You never stay at a job for long.
You said not. You haven't said congratulations or anything.
I spoiled you a burger as a congratulations. You've had curry for 2 nights.
Anyway, viewers, if you're happy for me, please comment below because I'm very excited.
What have you got to think people watching this?
Viewers!
What that person there? Wait, point at them. Look, yeah, look at that. Point at them, Sandra. Which viewer?
Go on, seriously, in this whole vlog.
That one there. That viewer there.
Yesterday's vlog, and like, has he even mentioned that I've just successfully applied for and got a new job? That's an even better job than I had before. He's even mentioned it, has he?
Sandra, have I got a job?
Of sorts.
So did I have a job? did I have a job this time last year? Right, we're going. Look at yourselves. We need to eat these burger and chips before they get cold. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.